Throughout the long and often perplexing history of unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP, sightings and investigations, there have been moments that shifted the narrative, moments that challenged conventional wisdom. But few figures have emerged to shake the conversation quite like Colonel Karl Nell. His entrance onto the scene has been nothing short of transformative. Unlike typical UFO enthusiasts who often face skepticism and marginalization, Nell isn't just an observer from the sidelines. He is a decorated Army colonel, a seasoned professional, and a defense executive with a distinguished career. He brings with him decades of dedicated service at the very heart of U.S. military operations and intelligence gathering. He's been in the room where decisions are made. His recent public statements, delivered with measured precision and unwavering conviction, have forced even the most ardent skeptics within the scientific community and beyond to reconsider what might actually be possible, what realities they may have previously dismissed. Nell's credibility stems directly from his stark contrast to the stereotypical image: a career military insider, a man deeply embedded within the Pentagon's inner workings and the broader defense establishment, now advocating passionately for UAP transparency, framing it not as a fringe topic, but as a critical matter of national security that demands immediate attention. He's not just another voice adding to the noise, he's a signal. He could very well be the keystone, the crucial element that unlocks a new era of disclosure and understanding. The central question that hangs in the air, demanding an answer: what does it truly signify when a man of his unparalleled stature, a figure of such respect and authority, steps forward to publicly claim that the U.S. government is in possession of technology of non-human origin? Nell's remarkable journey, his transformation from a silent insider bound by duty to a public advocate driven by conviction, may ultimately prove to be a pivotal chapter, a turning point in humanity's ongoing quest to understand its place, its role, and its future within the vast expanse of the universe. To grasp the weight of Nell's words, consider his career. A West Point graduate, Army aviator, and acquisition officer, Nell's expertise spans advanced aerospace technology and military procurement. He's held command and staff roles, giving him a front-row seat to the inner workings of the Department of Defense and intelligence community. Nell also served as a senior executive in the defense industry, bridging government and private sector secrets. This dual perspective makes his insights uniquely compelling. He's not speculating, he's speaking from deep institutional knowledge. As the ultimate insider, Nell's decision to step forward has changed the UAP conversation. His credibility is built on a foundation few can match. At the core of Nell's public statements is a world-altering claim: the U.S. government and its contractors have spent decades retrieving and reverse-engineering non-human technology. He asserts that physical craft or fragments of non-human origin have been recovered and studied in secret, outside constitutional oversight. Nell frames this as a catastrophic failure of governance and a constitutional crisis, not just a scientific curiosity. He warns of a global arms race to master this technology, raising the stakes for national security. Nell suggests the government's public UAP investigations are a cover for deeper historic crash retrieval programs. The real story, he says, is about what's been hidden for over 80 years. To advance the UAP conversation, Nell joined the SOL Foundation, founded by Dr. Gary Nolan and Dr. Christopher Mellon. The foundation bridges government, academia, and the public, focusing on the scientific and policy implications of UAPs, especially claims of recovered off-world technology. Nell's role as a board member signals serious intent and institutional knowledge. The SOL Foundation provides a professional setting for experts to collaborate, moving the topic beyond sensationalism. Nell advocates for responsible, controlled disclosure to prepare society for the shock of official confirmation of non-human intelligence. The Foundation considers the societal, technological, and geopolitical ramifications of such a revelation. With Nell's involvement, the disclosure movement gains a durable, credible institution. This marks a strategic shift. The groundwork is being laid for a future where UAP reality is openly studied. While Colonel Karl Nell didn't formally testify at the July 2023 House Oversight Committee hearing, the atmosphere in the room was charged with anticipation. The hearing was a pivotal moment, a chance for truth to emerge from the shadows. But his very presence in uniform, seated in the audience, served as a powerful endorsement, a silent yet resounding statement of support. His presence spoke volumes. It was an endorsement of fellow whistleblower David Grush, whose explosive claims were shaking the foundations of established narratives. Nell's presence amplified Grush's message. After the hearing, emboldened perhaps by the public's reaction, Nell became more public himself, stepping further into the light. He began delivering his most direct and unambiguous statements to date, leaving little room for misinterpretation. A key moment was his appearance at the SOL Foundation's symposium, a gathering of minds dedicated to exploring the frontiers of science and consciousness. There he declared, with unwavering conviction, that the U.S. has been engaged in a decades-long, clandestine arms race. The goal of this race, he asserted, was to reverse-engineer non-human technology, a statement that sent shockwaves through the audience and beyond. This wasn't presented as mere speculation or conjecture, but as established fact, based on his own experiences and knowledge. Nell carefully grounds his claims in his official duties, specifically referencing his time on the UAP task force, the Pentagon's investigative body. This connection to official channels lends his pronouncements a unique and undeniable authority, setting him apart from other voices in the debate. His public stance represents a courageous and potentially career-ending break from a deeply ingrained culture of secrecy within the military and government. He is risking his hard-earned reputation, his distinguished service record, and ultimately, his legacy, for the sake of transparency. By stepping forward and speaking truth to power, Nell has undeniably become one of the most senior and credible military officers. He is now supporting claims of a long-standing and deeply entrenched government cover-up regarding UAPs and related technologies. His willingness to speak openly and honestly has undeniably catalyzed and intensified the ongoing public debate surrounding UAPs. Nell's unwavering advocacy and his compelling testimony have made it increasingly difficult, if not impossible, for government officials to continue to ignore the gravity of the issue. Colonel Karl Nell's statements carry significant weight, but he is definitely not alone in coming forward. His background speaks volumes, and his willingness to discuss such sensitive topics is a testament to his integrity. His voice joins a growing chorus of individuals who have served their countries with distinction. These are not fringe figures or conspiracy theorists. They are credible military and intelligence officials making similar claims about unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, and the government's handling of information related to them. He publicly vouches for David Grush, adding further validation to Grush's already compelling story. Grush's congressional testimony alleged a widespread UAP cover-up, a claim that has sent shockwaves through the halls of power and sparked intense debate. Other figures, like Commander David Fravor, a decorated Navy pilot who encountered a UAP firsthand during a training exercise, and Luis Elizondo, the former head of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP, add first-hand accounts and programmatic insights, providing a deeper understanding of the scope and nature of these phenomena. Their experiences and knowledge are invaluable in unraveling this complex issue. Nell's unique contribution is his high-level strategic perspective, offering a bird's-eye view of the situation. He sheds light on crash retrieval efforts and the layers of secrecy surrounding these operations, adding another crucial dimension to the narrative. What unites these whistleblowers, despite their diverse backgrounds and experiences, is their impeccable professional backgrounds and unwavering commitment to public service. They are individuals of high character and integrity. They are willing to risk their careers and reputations for the sake of revealing the truth, demonstrating a profound sense of duty and responsibility. Their collective credibility forces government and media, both of whom have historically been hesitant to address the UAP issue, to finally take the issue seriously and engage in a more open and transparent dialogue. Each provides a piece of the puzzle, contributing to a more complete and nuanced understanding of the situation. Fravor saw the craft, experiencing its capabilities firsthand. Elizondo investigated the phenomenon from within the Pentagon, gaining access to classified information and resources. Grush exposed alleged programs related to UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering, blowing the whistle on what he believes to be illegal and unethical activities. And Nell confirms the overarching reality of these programs, providing a strategic overview that connects the dots and validates the claims made by others. This layering of testimony, from multiple credible sources, builds a powerful case, making it increasingly difficult to ignore the mounting evidence. The evidence suggests that something profound is being hidden from the public, raising serious questions about government transparency and accountability. The narrative, backed by such credible voices, is no longer easily dismissed as science fiction or fantasy. It demands serious attention and further investigation. Nell's emergence has sent shockwaves through both the UAP community and government. For longtime researchers, his statements are powerful vindication after years of ridicule. Within government, his claims have fueled bipartisan efforts for greater transparency, including the UAP Disclosure Act of 2023. Nell's advocacy has provided crucial momentum for legislative pushes. In the media, his involvement has shifted coverage from mockery to serious inquiry, reframing UAPs as a national security issue. He's helped normalize the conversation, making it safer for professionals to engage openly. The Overton window has widened. Mainstream forums now seriously discuss the possibility of non-human technology. Nell's credibility has changed the public debate. Despite his credentials, Nell's claims face skepticism. Critics argue he may be misled or misinterpreting information, and that stories of retrieved craft could be myths or disinformation. The lack of concrete public evidence remains a major sticking point. The AARO office's 2024 review found no empirical evidence of extraterrestrial technology, directly contradicting Nell. Skeptics question whether such a massive secret could be kept for decades without major leaks. Some suggest the UAP narrative could be a cover for breakthrough terrestrial technology. While Nell dismisses this, the counter-narrative remains a reminder that, in intelligence, things are rarely as they seem. Nell's public stance has irrevocably altered the UAP debate. He's created space for others to come forward and for real evidence to emerge. The future of UAP research now hinges on continued congressional pressure and the work of organizations like the SOL Foundation. If Nell is right, confirmation of non-human technology would be the most transformative event in human history, forcing a global reevaluation of science, religion, and identity. His story is a testament to individual courage challenging institutional secrecy. Whether this is the prelude to revelation or another chapter in a complex saga, Nell has pushed humanity closer to an answer. The world now waits to see if the truth will finally be revealed.